Hi, everyone. I'm going to preface this video by saying this is another one of my crazy person videos. So, not rabbits. Feel welcome to skip it. But I just have a few questions, and I'm also relegated to doing this in my bedroom because my neighbors are moving, and so the whole rest of the house sounds like my neighbors moving. Anyhow, I have a few questions. My son told me, he said, "Keep that crap to the other channel that nobody watches and just use that as a way to let off steam but stop bothering these people on your rabbit channel." I told him, I said, "Just because you guys tune in for the rabbits and the cats and all of that, it doesn't mean that you don't live in the rest of the world." So, I am curious what you guys think. I'm not going to go too much into depth. I just have a couple of questions. Um, the first one is what do you guys think about this new in-store individual pricing, where basically you're forced to have a QR code, which means you're also forced to take your phone everywhere, which means you are tracked everywhere you go. Okay, some people might not agree with that. And what about people who don't use a cell phone? Um, my long-term plan was to not have one. So, yeah, I don't know. So I guess you're forced to carry it everywhere. What do you guys think about that? I know they've been doing it online for a while, but this is different. Um, I'm sure a lot of you know that they're going to start linking your experience score to things like your bank account. You should check with your bank and see if they're doing that yet. Mine particularly is not. But also on Experian is gonna be things like your behavior ranking for comments and things, i.e. this video that I'm making, but I don't care. And that will link to your pricing and what you can and can't buy and how much they're gonna charge you, et cetera, and so on. So what do you think about that? I'm also curious about what everybody here thinks about digital ID, because all of this is gonna be linked to digital ID and, um, like digital money. I don't know. I'm just really, really curious what everybody else thinks about that. Um, I'm not down for it, and I'm not gonna do it. I will starve in the street. But it's all a big circle. And I also have a question about what you think about UBI, universal basic income. Do people really believe that they're gonna pay you to sit around and do nothing? What are you gonna do? You gonna sit around and be creative? AI is can what? Write a book in 3 minutes or something? What do you need to be creative for? What is the purpose gonna be? They'll give you your shot of a happy drug every day, and you obey, and they give you some kinda task to do. Right? And those who don't make it through, like I won't, because there's nothing on the other side of this that I care to be in. Period. Period. Being alive is just not that exciting that I'm going to do absolutely anything to participate in it. No. So I said I wouldn't elaborate too much. I'm not going to. I want to know you guys' opinion. So the in-store individual pricing, how everything is going to be linked to Experian and then a digital ID and digital currency. And if what your thoughts are about the UBI, if they're really going to pay us to just sit around. Anyhow, thank you so much for listening. I always appreciate when you listen to my rambling on complaining videos. And thank you so much. I really, really, really am looking forward to the comments.